Ladies and gentlemen, this video is now in session. Obi-Wan362 Gamer Law presiding. Providing? What? No, presiding. Last time on Hearthstone Tavern Brawl, we finally had another boss fight. We had a boss fight. It was between Rafam and Kel'Thuzad, and it was mwah. It was just mwah. Oh my gosh. I want more of those. Hear me, Blizzard? I want more. More. Might actually play your game again. But this week we're back for a brand new Tavern Brawl. Well, we're back for whatever this week's Tavern Brawl is. We'll find out if it's new or not. Hop on in. Let's create a deck. I'm already upset about this. It must be this tall to brawl. It's a very dangerous Tavern Brawl. Construct a deck with all your best spells, but this brawl is too intense for small minions. We only use minions that cost 7 or more. Holy crap! Okay, so the minion has to cost 7 or more. Wow. Okay. I have to build a deck, and that makes me angry. But other than that, this could be interesting. So let's see what's happening, yo. Give me a second. Okay, so it seemed to me that it would probably make the most sense to go with a druid because we have mana acceleration. So that's what we went with. And then I'm looking at things, I'm like, oh, I can use Power of the Wild to summon a cat. Or I can use Living Roots. Like, I can use these different cards to bring out these different other creatures earlier, even though I can't put the actual... Like right here, Power of the Wild, summon a 3/2 Panther. Now I've got a cat! I've got a cat! So, like, it's... and Living Roots. Right? So... Oh, shoot, that was a dumb idea.
A natural mistake.
That was stupid. Because the way I see it is, most people are prepped for... Most people are prepared to just play the early game, do some chip damage, and get into the late game where they're going to pull something off. But here, with the way this is built, I have a way to even though it's still early game, I can actually play. Whereas some other people who might not have thought to do such thing won't be able to. And like, look at this. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Like, yeah, Cro-Magus was beautiful. Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah, so like, see, there's so much you can do by just being like, you know what? Other people aren't going to play anything. Other people are going to be poking at me with their spells. They can't summon anything. But I can. I have cards that will summon things for me. So, like, I'm sure someone else has thought of this already. I'm sure this isn't a completely original idea, but it's original because I didn't look at somebody else's deck to figure this out. I was like, you know what? This will be perfect. This will be perfect. Now we'll do one more game with this because I need 2 druid wins to finish up one of my quests. Are you the same guy? No. Is priest like the go-to here because they can do the early damage and such? Recycle, because I'm like, once people are playing minions, they can really only play one at a time. For the most part. Ancient of War.
My greetings.
I hope he didn't take my Panther. And there's the cat. Alright. Early mana acceleration, it's not going to be a bad thing. In my eyes. Okay, he took my wild growth. I can deal with that. Not a fan of it, but I can deal with it. Let me go ahead and just punch him. No, really I should use the other wild growth, because if I drew something next turn, like depending on what I draw this next turn, I might want to be able to play it. Yeah, and that's why people are playing Priest. Now I understand. Because mind games is an option. I need to get my big... I need to get... Shoot, which one is it? It's the one that I can buff... Power of the Wild? No. Please attack me. No! Shoot. Healing Touch is in here. Because then it's probably easy enough to figure. But I wanted... Because I'm going to have these high-cost minions, like, I don't want them to die. So I figured if I can drop one of these high-cost minions, like the Ancient of War, and then, okay, he punches me with the Iron Bark. If he doesn't power... Yeah, Shadow Word Death. Entomb! Jeez. Okay, so this is why people are playing Priest. I get it now. Problem is, Chromagus will die. Undoubtedly.
What to do?
Bomb, make him do it. Chromagus will undoubtedly die. But I gotta do something. I mean, I guess if he dropped something else, if he healed up the Iron Bark to full and then dropped something else, it wouldn't be beyond the realm of possibility for him to go, you know what? Man, my luck, he's taking my Healing Touch. He's gonna pop my Chromagus, then heal up the Iron Bark. Okay, well, that wasn't what he did, but it's almost just as sad. Man, so here's the problem. What I want to do and what I should do aren't even kind of the same things. I'm going to play Nixia. Because right at this moment, he can't kill me. Though he probably can.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
And there it is.
Well played.
Ugh! It sucks because turn 4... On turn 4, a priest has mind games. And so they know they're gonna pull out a minion that's uber hard to get rid of. It's gonna be stupid hard to get rid of. So how do you counter that? I don't know. I believe in this deck. We're gonna try one more. I like it, and I want my second win with it. I want one more win with it. Oh, wow, it's someone not a priest.
Your soul shall be mine!
Kel'Thuzad seemed like an obvious choice. But... toss all us and hope for... Power of the Wild. Boom. Mark of Nature, that's what I was thinking of earlier. Yeah, turn 2, I can Power of the Wild. Oh, mwah, beautiful. Yeah, so what I should have done that last one was I should have coined, brought out the Power of the Wild, and started chipping at him. And then I would have gotten to keep my, I could have played, you know, because I didn't have anything else to play for the longest time there. I should have done was coin out for Power of the Wild, drop him at the 3/2 Panther, and start chipping at him. Then, the next turn, on my 2 mana, go ahead and use Wild Growth. Next turn, use the other one. Like, I didn't need to rush out the 2 Wild Growths. That was a mistake.
My
Excuse me, sorry about that. Ugh. But see what Gul'dan has. This will be interesting. Guess that's the thing. Once he gets out like Mal'Ganis or whatever,
so many possibilities.
what can he do to my cat? Because I'm trying to think like. I get my Panther out now. If I just buff him to the moon and back, is there anything he can do about that? There might not be. Leave him alone. Leave the poor kitty alone. I guess also something you could do with a Warlock is you could sense demons, and if you have no other demons in your deck, then oh, that'd be good too. Let's go ahead and get a second Panther. I'm getting real concerned. I guess there's also the giant that, you know, is cheaper with the number of cards you have. Okay, so drain life. Not a bad plan. Not a bad plan, I'll give you that. And we'll punch you. Without being able to straight up drop anything. Shoot! Shadow Bolt! Shoot! Ah, I should have Mark of Natured. Oh.
A natural
Poop.
mistake.
I missed that one. Extra chip damage. Yeah, I should have thought of Shadow Bolt, and I should have Mark of Natured. Ah, gosh. But I wanted the buff to both, and didn't think about it. Yeah, Warlocks have pretty strong removal, so oh. I'm tempted now to build a Warlock deck for this, but my Warlock cards are not that great. Problem is, I want to keep this because I'm concerned that I'm going to end up being in need for it. Next turn we can Ancient of War. Oh, he's coining. He coined! Corehound. Alright. I could accelerate straight up to Onyxia. But do I want to? Not really. Well done. Well done. Alright. Drop that. Because now if we can drop Kel'Thuzad, assuming whatever else he drops doesn't have, you know, enough health to kill Kel'Thuzad in one hit. Actually, no, it wouldn't matter. I can do it anyway. As long as he doesn't kill my Ancient of War right here. You see what I'm thinking? Do you see what I'm thinking? I hope you see what I'm thinking. You probably don't. Because I'm not making myself clear at all. What we do is, hopefully he bashes my Ancient of War with his Core Hound, okay? Takes my Ancient of War down to 1 and kills his Core Hound. Then whatever else he summoned, first we summon Kel'Thuzad. Then we run whatever my Ancient of... What are you? Ancient of War? Yes. We run my Ancient of War into whatever he summoned, and then I get a brand new Ancient of War back.
So many possibilities.
Perfectly fine. All done. Really hate you for it, but it was good. Problem is, right now, I have this Innervate and nothing to do with it. The dream right now is to get Kel'Thuzad behind a taunt wall, drop a Nixia, and drop Stormwind Champion. That's my dream right now. Okay, he's got some imps. Okay, that's his last Shadow Bolt. And there's a Dark Bomb. Again, so much removal. Oh. You know, screw it.
Well played. My
Twisting Nether?
to you.
Because that's the other thing he's got. Warlocks. I have Twisting Nether to rid the entire board. Now, if he can't get rid of a Nixia, only Nixia, that's all I care about, is a Nixia and at least most of my whelps, or a couple of my whelps even. Then I Kel'Thuzad. That way at the end of each turn, they keep coming back. And I will turn a Nixia into a giant frickin' taunt.
So many possibilities.
Safety restrictions offline. Harvesting servos engaged.
Fine by me. Fine by me. Mwah! That's right. Papa Whelp. Papa Whelp. Oh. This is what I do? Yes. Yes. Soldiers of the Cold Dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad. Eat it! Eat it and die! Eat it and die! Okay, now that should be his turn. That was his turn when Anixia died. It's my understanding. So at the end of this turn, the end of his turn, Anixia should come back. This match is taking longer than I anticipated. No! It did work! It did work!
Well played.
Yeah! Yeah! Sexy lady. Oh. but druid style. Oh my gosh. Mwah. Just mwah. Alright, so as you can see, 2 innovates, living roots. Keep in mind, I don't have all the cards, so I used what I had, but I like it. Double Power of the Wild is a necessity. So necessary. Wild Growth, Mana Acceleration, Healing Touch, Mark of Nature, Poison Seeds. I figure if they start getting, like, if they end up with, you know, these giant creatures, and I got no way to stop them, Poison Seeds will do it. Nourish, again, for Mana Acceleration mostly, but if we get to the end and I got nothing, I need something, card draw is never a bad thing. Recycle, I think I mentioned it before when it came up, so that if, because once you get to that point where they're summoning minions, they're only able to summon 1 at a time because of their cost. Unless you go the Giants route. But even still, recycle, you're like, nope, bye-bye. Unless it's a Dr. Boom, then you don't want to recycle. But 2 Starfires because it's removal. Ancient of War, Stormwind Champion, Cro-Magus, Ironbark Protector, Kel'Thuzad, Nefarian, because I just love Nefarian, Onyxia, Volcanic Lumber, 2 of them, and a Sea Giant. Because my thinking is, we combine Onyxia with Sea Giant. Yeah. So, anyway, I thought I was going to show you another deck, but then that last one took longer than I thought it was going to. So, we're actually going to end it there. I apologize if that's a shorter one, but that was 3 matches. It's not my fault that that first priest quit, because I murdered him. But actually, I guess that was it 3? I think it was 3. Anyway, thank you all for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, then please, there's a like button for that. Please use it. And if you hated my misplays enough to dislike this video, then please, there is a dislike button. Feel free to use it. Let me know what decks you are building for this, because I'm always curious to see. I like playing the Tavern Brawls in my downtime, because they're more entertaining than the regular. So I'd be interested to hear what you guys are using in it. It's like, I might try something else. But anyway, what we getting? Garbage. Thank you all for watching this, and I will see you until next time when we come back with more Hearthstone Tavern Brawl. This episode is adjourned.